Hi, good morning friends, and welcome to today's Yoga for Beginners. Today is going to be a pretty easy class going through our body with some deep stretching. So if you're ready to feel good and get started through your day, let's go ahead and let's get started. Let's start in an easy cross-legged position, sitting up nice and tall with your eyes closed. Just taking a moment to find an intention for today's practice. So finding the why, what brought you here today on your mat, focus on that intention. Focus on the breath. Inhale, take a deep breath in through the body. Exhale, let it all go. Release. Inhale as you open your eyes and lift your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, taking your palms to your heart center. Take your left leg out as you keep your right leg bent in. And inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, fold towards your left foot. So we're in a one-legged forward fold, going deep into our left hamstring. Feeling a nice stretch throughout the right side of your body. If you'd like to take it a little further deeper, place the right hand over the left. Let your head relax. Your head be heavy here, so you're relaxing the neck, not holding any tension. And just letting it release, thinking about the breath moving through that left leg, through the left hamstring. And slowly coming out other side, bending left leg, straightening out the right as you inhale, reaching the arms up. Exhale, folding towards that right foot. Letting the head be heavy and feeling into the left side of your body now. Taking it a little deeper, placing the left hand on top of the right. Making sure that you're not collapsing forward, so you open up through the chest here, so you feel a deeper side body stretch, lengthening through the side of your back. And slowly come on up, straighten your legs, both of them in front of you, coming into staff pose, so we're just seated right now. And we're gonna fold forward as we inhale and reach our arms up. Exhale, come forward towards the toes. Feel free to bend your knees as much as you like as you fold and lengthen your spine forward. Feel free to use any props here, maybe if you have blocks or bolsters or blankets, and let your head be heavy. Think about really pulling that head forward towards the front of your mat. And slowly come on out, swing your legs in a seated position on top of your knees, seated in Savasana pose, also known as hero. Inhale as you reach your arms out towards the side. Open up the heart and the chest. Exhale, hold your opposite shoulders as you tuck your chin to your chest here. Moving through this inhale, open your arms and chest. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale again, open. And exhale, hug it in, rounding out your spine. Two more, inhale, open. Exhale, round out the spine. One last one as you open up the arms. Exhale, give yourself a nice big hug, chin to your chest. Come into a neutral spine as you inhale. Reach the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Let your knees slide as wide as your mat here, so you can rest deeper with your chest closer to your mat as you rest on top of your forehead. Let your hips fall back towards your heels. Stretching and walking your fingers out as far forward as you can while letting your hips push back towards the opposite direction, so you really feel that stretch and elongation in your spine. Slowly coming out, knees together, moving cat and cow as we move forward here and back into a child's pose. So we inhale, round up into a cow, and exhale, dropping the belly down, sitting back into child's pose. Inhale, round up, cat. Exhale, dropping the belly, sit back. One last one here. Inhale, stretch it out. Exhale, dropping the belly into your cow and sitting back into child's pose. Good. Come into neutral tabletop, all fours, tucking your toes and just hover your knees off the mat. So a couple inches, known as bear pose. We're starting to work through our core, finding that engagement, squeezing your belly in. So really think about engaging those abs. Exhale, pushing your weight back with the knees tucked. So you're in your downward dog with knees bent. Inhale, hover the knees into bear. And exhale, keep the knees bent, down dog. And again, inhale, hovering those knees a couple inches. Exhale, back. One last one. Inhale, hover, squeeze the abs. Exhale, push the weight back, downward dog as you straighten your legs out now, going deep into the hamstrings. Making sure that you push all your weight back and finding a little bit of movement here as you walk your feet out one at a time, straightening one leg and bending the other, and noticing your whole entire body, so letting the head take some movement as well. So you feel really good into the stretch, giving yourself this opportunity to release any tension, any knots throughout your body, any negativity, really feeling good into this. You can also wag the dog's tail so you stretch throughout your hips here, letting your hips pike up towards the sky so your body is like an upside down V. Holding your downward dog still, pushing the weight back and walking your feet towards the front of your mat, standing forward fold, keeping your hands down. Inhale, halfway lengthen, placing your hands on top of your thighs. Exhale, folding, go deep into your fold. Keeping your hands on the mat, feel free to bend your knees as much as you like to feel a deeper stretch through your back and to also protect your back. You can grab opposite elbows and start swaying side to side and ragdoll. Allowing your body to feel good in this position, closing your eyes, breathing through this, and releasing your hands on the mat, slowly rolling your spine up one vertebrae at a time, letting your head come last here, rolling the shoulders down away from the ears along the side of your body. Standing nice and tall here, just taking a moment, breathing in. We're going to release through our shoulders here. So just start to move your arms and your hips, making this like an organic movement, so there's no wrong or right here. What you really want to do is bring one arm up and the other opposite arm back as you look back over the opposite shoulder, so that you really feel into not only your shoulders, but also your side body, your hips, maybe just like exaggerating the movement here. So just noticing how this release feels throughout the upper body. Especially if you're in a seated position all day, it's very common for our spine to kind of curve when we're seated all day. So it's very important that we open up our shoulders here. Good, last one here. And release, feet together, mountain pose. Inhale as we reach the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, bend, cactus arms. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold it all the way down to your mat. Inhale as you halfway lengthen. Exhale, step the left foot back as you drop the back knee. And push your weight back into a half split so we go deep into the right hamstring. But we're gonna move through this. So inhale, low lunge, fingers grounded. Exhale, push it back, half split. And again, inhale, open your chest. Exhale, straighten the leg. One last one. Inhale, forward. And exhale, push it back, half split, holding it here as you square your hips, bringing your left hip forward, right hip back. Feel free to use blocks on each side of your leg for support underneath your hands. And you'll want to lengthen your spine forward and then fold down towards your knee. So really feeling that nice activation, that heat behind your whole entire right leg here. Good. And then what we'll do is keep your left leg bent. Your right leg will stay straight and come down to your forearms. So what we'll do is go deep into our quadricep stretch now. If it's too much on the knee, come up back to the hands. You can also do this in a reverse position where you're laying on your stomach and just bending the knee with your heel towards your glute. So other variations to get the same benefits. breathing into the quadricep. And then slowly making your way back onto your hands, coming back into half split, low lunge, open your chest, step back, plank position, holding your plank, drop your knees, modified chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or baby cobra. Exhale, sit back, child's pose with your knees together. Breathe it out. Good. Coming out of your child's pose, tuck the toes, shift the weight back. Downward facing dog. We take it to the other side as we step our left leg forward, dropping the right knee on the mat. And we'll move through this, push our weight back in our half split, so we straighten our left leg. Come forward, low lunge with your hands on the mat. Exhale, pushing it back. Moving with your breath, so not rushing it. Inhale, open. Exhale, push it back. And again, inhale, open, shoulders down away from the ears. Exhale, come back. One last one here. Move the body forward. Exhale, straighten that left leg, holding your half split. Feeling into your left leg, and to go deeper into it, make sure you pull your right hip forward and left hip back. So imagining that image and letting your body be that image to really go deep into that left hamstring. Folding forward and breathing through this. And then pushing your body a little bit forward, keeping that right knee bent, left leg stay straight here, sitting up nice and tall. Hands along the side of your hips as you make your way down to your forearms. Now we're going into our right quadricep here. You can also do different variations and bend the left knee and keep it like that, or just keep it straight. Whatever feels comfortable for you. And slowly coming out of this back into half split, low lunge, step back into plank position. Drop the knees, modify chaturanga. Inhale, lift up into upward facing dog, picking your thighs off the mat. And exhale, push your weight back this time, downward facing dog. Holding your downward dog. We're gonna stretch through our side body now as we dip our hips. So you'll breathe through dipping through the left side and up, and exhale, dropping your hips towards the right. Exhale down, inhale up, exhale down. So you move with the breath here. And it's as if your hips are almost touching the mat, but then you're using the weight of your upper body, of your hands and your arms to push you back up. So at the same time of strengthening your upper body, you're also stretching through your side. So this should feel really good along the side of your body, throughout your shoulders, through your hips, through the obliques. Just breathing through this as you keep all your weight pushed back, so you barely have any weight on your hands. Feeling the heat in your body. Really good workout for beginners. And hold your downward dog still, pushing the weight back. And again, walking your feet one at a time to the front. Standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, fold. And inhale, stand up. Reach your arms up towards the sky as you look up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Feet together, arms along the side as you stand nice and tall. We're gonna sit low into our chair as we bend our knees, holding the chair. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale as you halfway lengthen. Exhale, stepping back into plank position, holding your plank. Exhale, push back, downward facing dog. And just holding your downward dog here, taking your left hand on the outer edge of your right leg, looking up towards your armpit. So twisting from your belly button, feeling a nice stretch through the side, and taking it left hand down, right hand on the outer edge of the left leg, the calf or the ankle. Just looking up towards the sky, feeling this twist. And exhale, hand down to your mat, bending the knees, look to the front, hop or step, landing in a seated position, placing your hands along the side of your hips, soles of the feet on the mat. 10 quick push-ups. So we're gonna lift up the hips in a reverse tabletop position for 1 and 2. Breathing, 3. Follow your breath, you can do this. 4, 5. Making sure that your legs are hip width apart. And 3 more. Making sure you really squeeze that belly in. Holding your reverse tabletop. Squeezing your thighs together. Letting your head fall back. And dropping the hips to the mat, hugging your knees to your chest, rolling all the way back on your mat, and taking your knees, hugging it in, rocking side to side, giving yourself a nice massage. Stretch out your legs in front of you. Stretch your arms over your head as you keep your arms overhead. Interlace your fingers, taking banana pose as we take our right toes towards the right side and your arms towards the right side as well. Just stretching through our left side of our body. Coming into our final position here after our banana pose. Feeling that lengthening through the left side, that sensation. Coming back to center. Exhale, stretching out our right side now as we take our feet and our hands towards the left side. Just those left edges of your mat. Thinking about your body really bending and stretching it out. So you're feeling that stretch along the side of your arms and your legs, your whole entire body. Coming back into center and releasing your arms along the side of the body as you take your legs and your feet into Savasana. Relax your face, relax your eyebrows, your jaw, your shoulders. Just letting your body be super heavy, melting further, deeper into your mat. Just taking a couple moments of silence here to yourself. Coming back to the present moment as you wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, nod your head side to side, feeling that stretch along the side of your neck, and stretch your body out to the opposite direction with your hands and your feet as you make your way into a fetal position, finding your way into a seated asana, cross-legged, at the center of your mat. Sit nice and tall. Think about that spine growing longer than it was when you started your practice. Inhale as we reach the arms towards the side and up towards the sky, palms together. Exhale, taking your hands to your heart. And again, inhale, reach the arms towards the side and up. Exhale, taking your hands to your heart. One last one here, open nice and wide, reaching the arms long. Exhale, hands to your heart, thanking yourself for being here. Remember to keep practicing with me every day. Subscribe to Yena Yoga to stay up to date on my latest content. Drop me a comment below. Let me know how you enjoyed the class. I'll see you next time. Namaste.